relieves pain. This is the trick knowledge you don't understand. It was designed to fool you into thinking it can cure anything, but that is a lie. True enough, materialistically, but is the destroyer of pure love, real happiness, which is to love one another, whether you have it or not, brothers and sisters. I'm telling you to stop losing your love for one another for fiat notes that they designed to be as a medical terminology for a pain reliever. You see how they think of you? And you believe it. When you go to jail, man, I got money to bond out. That's a pain reliever. So you stay doing what you're doing that's wicked and selling your dope. Because you think because you got some money put up, it can relieve your pain. Do the charge go away? Hell no. It still be right there in their damn system. You just paid to get out to do it again. With your unwise thinking. And that's not real nigga-ish. You know, that's you know, exactly what it is. Real nigga bull-ish. Okay? I'm telling you to protect yourself from this plague and this disease, which is called money, or the dollar. Did you hear what I said?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, I said the dollar today is called fiat notes. And I gotta do this again because I want you to really take passion in what I'm telling you. What they, you know, when you look up the definition of fiat, this is the definition for it. And they use this language for the title of it. So they said it, they meant it, and this definition snitched on them, as it is written, which is a medical terminology for a drug that relieves pain. Brothers and sisters. You're killing your mom and your sisters and your brothers. But it's pain reliever. That cause pain. It don't relieve nothing. Only in certain moments, and that's probably if you're in righteousness. Other than that, if you're caught up in the world, you ain't doing nothing but spend it on foolishness. Okay? So, you know, I know it's late, brothers and sisters, but me, you know, I'm fit for this. Because I believe in Allah, or what you have known his name as God, as the scripture said, my people only know me by the name of God. This is why it's difficult for you to think. When we speak of Islam, you might think from what they have deceived you on, we're talking about a whole nother God. We're not. It's the same one you've been praying to all your life. You just didn't know his real name, and neither did we. Until we found the truth. And that's what set you free. What? Research. Jesus ain't gonna pacify your mind. If you think that about what they told you, he died for your sins. Look, ain't Satan still rolling? This means that Jesus of 2,000 years ago weren't the Christ. He said one was going to come after him. Okay? And I know that might sound tough because you ain't been taught the true wisdom of the book. Neither was I. I'm giving you the exegesis, which means the explanation of the hidden reality of some of those parables taught from Master Farad Muhammad to the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Okay? And like we told you, go get his books. Weigh them for yourself. And if you can disprove anything he said from 40 years ago, then produce a chapter like it. Throw his books in the garbage. Throw them away. It is irrelevant. bear witness that these real nigga-ish problems that we're suffering from, God gave him the wisdom to show us our way out. And some of you, if y'all consider, because we want you to understand, y'all taught us about your history of war, but you didn't teach us of your history of how you got here. Because that's the secret that the Illuminati protects.
What they tell you, but it's not in the way you think it. Because they put it in their books and they tell you that a asteroid came and landed.
Right.
And that's what and people sit around and believe that. I mean that's the the true story, that it was just an asteroid and it hit, and it was dinosaurs, and the dinosaurs all were extinct. But so why you still got crocodiles and alligators and birds and all these other animals that still exist? But I didn't mean to cut you off though, brother. I'm sorry about that.
Brother, man, this our show. And like I said, I wish somebody was up right now who would want to share their opinion.
Right.
This is a niggerish problem that we are really suffering from. And this one right here is a little bit more passionate than part one because we just went in. But, we going in, but we're trying to show you that we're not trying to point the fingers at no one, which I'm including myself. You've heard me admit to my wrongs.
Right. And absolutely, because I know I'm, what I'm saying, what I have done. I'm telling you.
So, can you do it without pointing your finger and saying, they lying, they don't know what they talking about? Look at you. That's that inner Satan in yourself, if you thinking this way right now, without wanting to go research. Brother, and as my wife touched bases on, myself personally, I would declare a rightful sentence for a brother who, I would say, niggerishly takes advantage of a little child.
No.
At his grown man age and self, and what he's probably holding in his holster, I say. And knowing that this innocent mother of civilization to be protective area is not even thinking about being open. You try to go yourself inside of that. You deserve a great judgment from Allah. And if you are present, if you anywhere listening, I ask for forgiveness, Allah, for what I'm saying. But that is something that is not right. When you know how you will handle a regular grown woman in your stride, you want to strive as such in a little innocent queen, and then you want to beat her to a pulp. And I'm sorry, I ain't trying to bring back no memories to no women. I want these brothers to see how messed up it is if you pondering and just looking at how I'm telling you. For you to sit around and know your uncle. You steady watching your damn nieces. Excuse my French, it's a damn bad subject. And you're going to have to excuse my tone right now and how I sound, because anybody should be angry about it. And I ain't saying, you'll deserve a death penalty, because it's not my place to kill you. Only in a justifiable homicide if that person's life is threatened. and that was a declare from God, which is the real self-defense, not this fake self-defense acts that they use with their police because you went to reach, to show them your ID. Oh, he has a gun, and you're shot dead. Brothers, and now we have caused this, Satan has even made our women start touching little boys at a little age. You know that boy ain't finna do nothing to you. You're a grown woman, you experience. And if multiple men have been in you, what are you doing on him? Why are you even touching him down there? Okay?
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was, and something on that too, man. I was hearing some stuff, and it was about how these women, had these babies, and they go down there and put their mouths on these babies,
Right.
Saying that it's helping, I guess, to make it be a certain way because they're getting it, erect at a young age.
Right.
And they actually believe that there's nothing wrong with that. Your son, you going down there. I can't even figure out how to put my words together for it, but you know what I'm saying. They going down there doing that, and it's a shame.
For real.
And for what I'm saying, and for somebody that's around them to not tell them that, that's not the right thing to do. You shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
See, all this foolishness that people are engaging in, it's a shame. And it needs to be dealt with, in a manner because again, it's been so many things happening to people mentally.
Right.
That I think that sometimes people even believe that they're right or correct in their actions. Because again, like you say, for a man, he's over there, you leaving your child with the uncle or whoever, thinking you can trust that person with your child.
Right.
Then that child in turn has to suffer. And then this goes out to you people who know what's going on and covering up for those people.
Mm-hmm.
When that child comes and tell you that person touching you, touching them, you want to call them a liar.
Right.
Again, if you're not researching to try to figure out what's going on or going to question or whatever, then how you going to sit there and call that child a liar? What's this? You're afraid of embarrassment? Well, what's more embarrassing to that child every day that has to be in that household around whoever that person is that's constantly molesting them? Yeah. And then when they go into school or out here in the world, they don't know who they can trust.
Exactly.
So in turn, they go out here and now they run into some man on the street and then he out here, now he pimping them. A 11 or 12-year-old girl, 8-year-old girl, a child. Now she's out here in the streets lost.
Right.
Then it comes, she gets on drugs. All these things that we're doing to these innocent children, man, that people are doing to these innocent children. And how we're overlooking the situation and not protecting them. How some of us don't even know how to protect them because we haven't been protected.
Right.
So if you got it in your mind and you out here watching your niece, like you said, you got a serious problem that needs to be dealt with.